pictures. Hi, on the goers. Whoa, baby!
Morning, on the goers.
Good morning, on the goers.
We're in
New Mexico.
New Mexico. New Mexico. We're at Bottomless Lakes State Park, and we found a bottomless lake. Is it bottomless? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. Ready? There you go. Is it bottomless? Let's see. Sounds bottomless. I can't hear it hit the bottom, can you? It's bottomless. Let's go.
Oh, Lord, help me, Lord.
We're just outside of Roswell, New Mexico, and this is Sally's first trip. And she's doing great.
Bottomless Lakes State Park in New Mexico is located along the Pecos River, about 15 miles southeast of Roswell. The 9 deep small lakes give the park its name. Some of the lakes are stocked with fish for recreational fishing. The bottomless lakes were formed by the gypsum-rich Seven Rivers Formation. Groundwater in the underlying San Andres artesian aquifer rises along faults, dissolves the gypsum, creating the sinkhole lakes. The lakes are fed by the groundwater rising to the surface. Most of the 9 lakes are almost completely surrounded by cliffs, with the gypsum forming most of the shores. A quick stop in Ruidoso, New Mexico is a must.
Good morning, on the goers.
Morning, on the goers. Where are we at?
Hatch, New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Oh,
And we're looking for hatch chili peppers.
Yes, we are.
Let's go find some. Yeah.
Hatch, New Mexico was originally settled in 1851 under the name Santa Barbara. However, constant raids by the Apache tribe of Native Americans forced the population to leave. It was resettled in 1875 and given the name Hatch after Edward Hatch, a military leader in New Mexico.
You could probably make that if you tried.
Hatch, New Mexico is known as the chili capital of the world and is celebrated for its Hatch green chilies. The chilies can be traced back to the 16th century when Spanish settlers brought seeds. the Rio Grande Valley's fertile soil. Hot days and cool nights give the peppers their distinctive flavor and moderate heat. At the Vasquez Farm store, homemade hatch green chili salsa is a featured product. As you can see, Chris and Chris should have purchased more than 2 jars. Back in November 1978, Chili Willie and Esther Villegas opened a small family restaurant in Hatch, New Mexico. What began as a simple burrito shop has grown into the longest-standing cafe in the Hatch Valley. No trip to Hatch is complete without a stop at B&E Burritos.
It's the Chris. Thumbs up.
Bouncing over rugged trails with nothing but sky above and dirt and rock below. Off-roading in a Jeep is all about raw adventure, freedom, unexpected paths, and the joy of going where not everyone can. This trail is called Sparky's Loop. It is located just outside of Hatch, New Mexico. Its easy beginnings on a county road evolve into steep switchbacks and rocky terrain that provide any tire a challenge with grip. Sparky's Loop is almost all on BLM, or public land managed by the Bureau of Land Management. These lands are owned by the public and allow for camping, hiking, off-roading, and even mining. The trail has a length of 21 miles and is usually accomplished within 2 hours without stops. The trail is rated 5 out of 10, being considered a moderate difficulty. Climbs to an altitude of 5,263 feet with 18% grade and more near the top. Sally handled this trail with no problems, utilizing 4-wheel drive. Rockers were not needed during this journey. This final ascent marked the halfway point of the trail. Chris and Chris make the final push toward the end of the trail and back to civilization. This exhilarating drive clears the head and refreshes the soul. Last gates, and it was back to pavement. At the end of the day, Chris and Chris settled in for relaxation, rest, and a quick meal.
Like it's trying to attack me. Hey, on the goers.
Hey, on the goers.
I found a big nut.
Actually, there's the big nut. We're at Pistachioland in Alamogordo. Let's go check it out.
Hey!
What flavor is this?
This is cocoa roasted. So it's gotta be chocolate. Like chocolate. Cocoa. It's okay.
It's okay.
This one is margarita lime. Very sweet. It does taste like a margarita.
This is ranch. Ranch pistachio.
You like that one?
It's good. I don't think it's because of dill pickle.
No, dill pickle's the bomb.
It is. Did you find some?
I'm ready.
Just to the west of Cloudcroft, New Mexico, is Carr Canyon Road. This road in the Lincoln National Forest allows boondocking free of charge. The general rule of thumb is wherever there is an existing fire pit, camping is allowed. With an elevation of about 7,000 feet, Chris and Chris's campsite provided for a brisk morning with a temperature in the low 30s.
Well, we got camp set up. We're in the Lincoln National Forest, and we have no service. Thank God for Starlink. So we set up camp tonight, and we're going to see what happens. The next morning, it was time to head back to Texas. Until the next adventure, thank you for watching.